Hello guys, and welcome to yet another League of Legends guide. Today we're going to be looking at Swain. First off, as per usual, this is not a professional guide, this is a beginner's guide or intermediate guide. Only if you want to have like those really in-depth guides with numbers crunched and stuff like that from the super pro players and whatnot, you can check out other websites like I think LOL Pro is the Curse website, and Mobify and all those websites where you can find like really professional guides from professional players doing professional shit. I just show you some gameplay to talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, some key items and whatnot. Alright, so that's out of the way. Anyway, I really like Swain. He's one of those champions that is kind of bruiser-ish, but still carries like quite a bit of burst damage, and that's really fun. My build, or my masteries, is 21 offensive, 9 utility for the mana regen and increased buff duration, because Swain needs that mana regen. He needs the blue buff. Like, that is super important. If you don't get the second blue buff, you're gonna be in trouble. Like, you can still manage. It's not like the end of the world where you can just slash GG when you don't get the blue buff. But he really relies a lot on the blue buff, so that is quite important to keep in mind. Now, I start pots 3, and I do that with most mid lanes. It gives you sustain, it makes you able to take some damage and deal some damage, and it's all good stuff. So whatever, I do that on most of my champions, and I think it's just personal preference. Steal a wolf because I'm OP, but the thing with wolf is the small wolves give 5 experience and 5 gold, so the jungler really doesn't suffer that much. Anyway, I'm really lucky in this case because I'm against LeBlanc, and LeBlanc is one of those champions that relies really heavily on being able to get fed early game. Like, roam around, gank people, get kills in lane because she has immense burst. And Swain is super tanky. Like, when you pick Swain, you know you're not gonna die in lane. If you die in lane, you make a mistake. And Pantheon comes in for a quick gank here. It does give me... Yeah, that wasn't necessary. It does give me a huge advantage, and that's one of the things you want to keep in mind if you're a jungler, or if a jungler is coming in to gank you, even if it's not going to be a kill. By the way, I'm going to miss a lot of CS right here. But even if it's not going to be a kill, if the other champion is forced to go base, that's going to give you a massive advantage, seeing as you get gold, but that's not really that big. But the experience bonus, you get a lot ahead in experience when the other one has to go home. Now, I could have tried to really push the lane hard here, but I choose to just try to see it because I'm really failing. I think this is my 4th game as Swain total, and the first 3 of them I played with 200 ping, and this one I just made sure I had my ping fixed, I stopped my downloads and whatnot, so I had a good ping, and then all of a sudden I couldn't see us for shit because I had been compensating for the lag I had, and all of a sudden the lag was gone, but I was still compensating, so it really fucked me up. Anyway, what you want to build first on Swain is Catalyst. Catalyst is super important for Swain, again because the mana for him is absolutely vital. So you want to build Catalyst into Rod of Ages. You want to build, depending on the game, like if your team is getting crushed in team fights, I mean, you get bursted or you get out sustained, consider going for Will of the Ancients because it'll give you a lot more sustain. Like if you die really fast in team fights, that'll give you some more sustain. For damage, if you want to do more damage, you build Rabadons, you can build Rileys for the slows. There's a lot of items, and Swain can use pretty much most of them. Now, I dropped that... What's it called? I dropped the Never Move right here because the last time she traded with me, she Q'd me and then she W'd to me. So I was hoping she would do the same thing again. Like Q me, then W right into my Never Move. But she didn't, but I still got a lot of damage across. Swain has immense damage. When he does his EQ, that's like at least 200 damage guaranteed. So that is really key. Anyway, Pantheon coming in here and he's got like a really good thing going. And we pick up the kill, and at this point, for me, this game is over. What's her face? LeBlanc will never ever be able to kill me again. She is so far behind. She's 2 levels behind at this point, and I'm Swain. So she will never be able to kill me in lane. So at this point, we win the game pretty much. Like, of course, if the other lanes feeds like 0-10 whatever, still not gonna be a win, but LeBlanc, without the excessive feeding she could get, potentially, she is not really that useful for a team. So at this point, because LeBlanc cannot get fed, like it's impossible for her to kill me. I'm telling you, and you'll see this when I trade with her a little bit further into the game. She is so far behind that she cannot do anything. Like, okay, she's only 1 level behind, but I hit 6 like now, so she's 2 levels behind at this point. And look, she does that to me, and that was her QW, and it does no damage to me at all. It does like a fourth, maybe a third of my health. So she is never gonna kill me in lane. That's an absolutely guaranteed statement I'm coming with here. Yeah, whatever. So this is what you want to do with Swain. Of course, this is what you want to do with Swain against LeBlanc. I mean, I can't give you guides to everything. I could give you guides to everything, but I don't give you guides to everything. Now, Pantheon pinged LeBlanc coming down here, and I saw Amumu in the bush, so I just backed up a little bit, didn't want him to come. And now Lee Sin going all mad crazy, going against Amumu back there, so I want to try to reposition myself in a way that I can help him. Like, now I spotted, obviously I didn't spot it like right away because Pantheon was coming into lane. I had to keep my eyes on that and whatnot. Anyway, that was a really good jump by him, by the way. I want to keep, what's his face, Olaf off Lee Sin, because I don't want Olaf to get fed because Olaf is super strong. So I just drop my Q on him to slow him down, make sure he doesn't try anything funny. And LeBlanc down to like, I think she had 1 HP. And I just want to get in my dot on her. Like, I don't mind blowing my flash. As I already told you, there's no way in hell she can kill me in lane. So I don't have to save my flash for a gank or whatnot, because she cannot kill me. So I can just flash in, get the kill, get the money, give Pantheon the assist. And it's not really a problem for me. So I just do it. I'm just looking to give myself an edge in lane. And that's, if you're a good player, if you're like sort of familiar, if you feel confident in the fact that if you hit the late game and you get strong, that you can carry your team, then go for those advantages. Like, try to get the killing blow. And I realized, like, I'm taking a lot of flame, like on my videos, because they see me, like in my AD carry, like overall guide to AD carries. I said, like, I intentionally took the kills off my team, and people were like, no, your team couldn't kill them because you were taking the kills, but that's not the case. And I realized there's gonna be different opinions on that, but that is just how I feel. Anyway, Pantheon here tells me I'm gonna give you blue, but I tell him to do wolves first, because as you can see there were like 20 minions in my lane and I didn't want to lose that. But anyway, you see the trade there. Can we back up on this? No, we can't. Anyway, you saw the trade there. If not, just skip back a little bit in the video, whatever. Like, at this point, I am so tanky that she cannot even, like, hope to kill me in a straight up fight. So I am really safe. But as you can see, my mana from that little trade was already super low, and that is why Swain is absolutely dependent on that blue buff. Like, if you don't get it, wow, I'm saying like a lot today. If you don't get the blue buff, you have to play really defensively, because you cannot take the trade and then hope to stay in lane, because the next time you go for a trade, you're gonna run out of mana during your ultimate, or when you pop your abilities, and all of a sudden you're gonna be just naked. Because, what's his face? Swain, the longer you keep your ultimate up, the more mana it's going to cost. Like, you can see, even with the blue buff, my ultimate is really just sucking up my mana. So whenever you see us in lane with your ultimate, if you don't have blue buff, just do it in bursts. Like, put your ultimate up, let it do 3-4 shots, then take it down again. And like, if you have blue buff, of course you can do like I'm doing here, just go in for a trade and just get the kill like a bounce. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, man. But as you can see, I'm still full health. She cannot hope to trade with me at this point. And you don't want to overestimate Swain early, because early game his E does massive damage. His EQ combo does a lot of damage. But that's about it. Like, he is more or less kind of squishy. Depending on your build with him, he is quite squishy, or can be. So you don't want to overestimate it early. Just play it safe until you hit level what's it, 6? Oh, I got the never move of both of them. You see that? That's so gorgeous. You want to try to like see where people are going and drop it on them, obviously. Anyway, you don't want to like, if you're not comfortable with the champion, if you don't know how much damage you deal and how much damage you're going to take from a trade with X champion, you don't want to take it. Then play it safe, don't take the trade, just play it safe, because if you get forced to leave your lane, the other guy is gonna get ahead, and if he's as good a player as you are, that means you're gonna lose the lane. Because you're gonna get behind on levels, you're gonna get behind on gold. So just, if you're not comfortable with how much damage you can take or deal early levels, just don't do it. Just see what happens, just play it out, just play it smooth. And just see what happens. Like, as soon as you hit like level 6, especially on Swain, you're gonna be almost unkillable. Like, it's absolutely incredible how strong he gets at 6. And again, he's dependent on the blue buff, so don't forget, if you got the blue buff, just go nuts. If you don't have the blue buff, be a little more preservative of your mana. Don't just put on the ultimate and go on like, I'm gonna kill you, because you have to go base then. That's really important. Anyway, just like putting my E on her, just being like a bounce, being annoying, trying to force her out of lane. As you can see, her health going really low. I just want to like push it again with the like. That's really important. I say like a lot, don't I? Anyway, we're doing really good. We got 302 at the moment. My blue buff just ran out, so I want to be like a little. I want to go home. And normally at this point, if you get to this point, just buy the fucking Rod of Ages. Like, I'm so horny for the damage, and I'm so tanky in this lane. Like, I'm so far ahead, she can't kill me, so I just buy the needlessly large rod. But there's no need to do stuff like this. Just play it safe, get the Rod of Ages. It's gonna build up over time. So, like, the earlier you get it, the earlier you're gonna have the full stacks on it. It's gonna give you like increased ability power by 20 after like, I think it's 10 minutes or some bullshit like that, and like 180 health and 200 mana. It's gonna be R. But if you do like me and just get the needlessly large rod, it's kind of not gonna be that useful. Anyway, as you can see here, LeBlanc coming in to trade with me, and I just keep my ultimate on. But as you can already see, I'm half mana now, so like I'm really low. But I just want to get her now. And as you can see, look at how tanky I am. I mean, and my mana is out. Now now I'm out of mana. And that is the problem I have with Swain. He is so reliant on the blue buff. But whatever. Like, if I had blue buff there, I could have killed the Mumu as well easily. But I didn't, so I couldn't. So you want to really keep that in mind. Whenever you're trading in lane, like, Jesus, with the fucking like. That's annoying, I'm sorry. If you can't like 100% positively get the kill, don't burn that much mana. Because that means you're gonna have to base sooner or later, because other champions can out-poke Swain. His poke damage is not as great. If you're equal to, for example, LeBlanc, if you two are equal in mana, oh no, in farm and levels, her QRWE combo is far superior to your like EQW combo. So if you don't have the mana to sustain your ultimate in lane, you need to conserve it, because you can't trade with people unless you have your ultimate to get back up with. Anyway, LeBlanc going all crazy like up top. I'm just staying here farming. I have the catalyst, and Swain's passive, which gives me 21 mana for each last hit I get. So I can pretty much sustain myself. I'm just waiting for LeBlanc to come back in lane, then I'll base. But she didn't, so I'm just gonna go like, I'm gonna go take my blue, I'm gonna go base. But remember this, and I think I've said this before. If I haven't, I've been an idiot. But you wanna build to match the game you're playing. That goes for all champions. If I'm playing against LeBlanc, I can't just build like... Wow, like again, are you serious? Wow, that's annoying. Anyway, I see them in trouble bot, so I'm gonna go down there and try to help them out. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna land a sweet move here. Just you wait. Anyway, I put the slow on him, and he's gonna be slowed for a little while. Just take the ultimate off, because I do have blue, but I don't want to burn all my mana before I get there. Look at that. Oh, that never moved. So good, so good. Again, you want to lead the people. You want to have it go where you think they're going. You don't want to have it like too short. Oh well. Anyway, back to the thing I was saying. You want to build items to match the situation you're in. If I'm against LeBlanc and I go straight for something like, let's see, if I go straight for Death Cap and don't get any tankiness or any mana regen or health regen, I'm going to lose, because she's going to out-sustain me because she doesn't use as much mana as me, and she's possibly going to be able to burst me down. So you want to match your items to the situation. On Swain, that's not really as much the case, because on Swain you just get Catalyst, get Catalyst in every single game, because she needs the mana. There's no game where you don't start Catalyst. Start Catalyst, no matter what. On Swain, do it. Don't go Doran's Rings. Doesn't give you enough sustain. Catalyst. Right? Catalyst. It's important. Anyway, I got blue buff, so I can just sit here and farm with my ultimate on. Just show him like, what you want to do? Don't laugh. Anyway, he has pretty decent lifesteal with his W, so it's cool. Oh well. Yeah, this game is pretty much over, man. Just rocking these guys. My team, I got really lucky in this game. My team was absolutely brutal. Like, my bot lane lost, but my top lane, my jungler, and me, we all won. So, we kind of rocked this game. Anyway, I got 2,500 gold at this point. It's kind of nice. But as you can see, my jungler is 2 levels ahead. He's just doing work. Anyway, here you can see the burst. Swain actually has burst. Look at that damage. That's pretty decent. I mean, I know I used my ignite and whatnot, but still, it's pretty damn decent. I like Swain. Swain is a fun character, and he's really underused. He's hard to counter. I don't know him well enough yet. As I've said, I've only played in 4 games. This being my 4th, so I don't know who counters him really. But he is super hard to counter. Like, he has such magnificent sustain. It's amazing. So you can pretty much just pick him up straight up. And well, not if you're playing in like 2K. People will know what to do. People will know what's up. But like in general, like 12 to 1500 yellow, you should be rather safe as long as you just play it safe enough. Swain, he's really fun, and he's a super fun dude to play with. In team fights, you just pop up that ultimate and just walk into them. It's so fun. Aww. Aww. Damn basing. Whatever. It looks like there's a really little amount of time left. What else? Anyway, as for my channel, for those of you who are subscribed to my channel and watch these videos, like all of them, instead of just like go in and look for a guide to one of the champions, in the future my channel is going to be a lot of Diablo 3, as I'm a huge Diablo fan, and Diablo 3 is coming out on the 15th of May. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna do a lot of content. I'm gonna be live streaming it. I'm planning to live stream everything and just record it off the live stream and then upload all of it to my YouTube channel. So if you like Diablo 3, subscribe and or keep subscribed and just get ready for some awesome action. And if you want to see me play live and talk to me while I'm playing it, you can of course just go subscribe to my or follow, whatever it's called, my live stream. And just have fun with that. Oh, and look at that. Got crushed. I don't even... She went AFK for a while. Like, I wonder what level is she? She's level 10. I'm level 15. Got absolutely crushed. I'm 5 levels ahead of so many of these guys. Anyway, yeah. So, as soon as Diablo 3 goes live, there's gonna be a lot of Diablo content coming up. Oh yeah, we're gonna burst the moon again. Look at this. Look at this. Bam! Bam! Wow, so cute. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you got any questions concerning the video, please let me know. I'm running flat armor yellows, magic resist blues, magic pen reds, and flat damage, flat magic damage. Ability power, quints. Anything else, just ask in the comments below. Remember to like the video. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.